The Foreign Secretary has launched a new fund to help prevent sexual violence in conflict. James Cleverly made the announcement at a global summit in London. And earlier, Ukraine's First Lady, Olena Zelenska, spoke at the conference and accused Russia of using sexual violence as a weapon of war. Sky's Ashna Hoynag spoke to her and heard from some women who've been victims. And her report does contain some graphic descriptions of sexual violence.
In 2014, Irina and Elisa were sexually assaulted at the hands of Russian soldiers in Ukraine. At a global summit on preventing sexual violence in conflict, they shared their stories with the world for the first time.
They held me in captivity for 5 days, and those were horrible 5 days. I was interrogated by the local collaborators. I was beaten, humiliated, and had to undergo continuous tortures. At one point, I realized that I just stopped being a person. They were not treating me as a human.
Elisa had been filming a documentary when she was captured in the Donetsk region. She was sexually abused by a Russian commander.
And he forced me to take out of my clothes and take a bath in front of him. And after, he didn't let me put any clothes on me, only like a small towel. And he put his gun in front of me, and he was cleaning his gun, and he was just enjoying his power, that he can do whatever he wants, and I could do nothing, almost naked next to him. And after, he tried to rape me.
9 years later, and their country's First Lady is in London to remind people history is repeating itself.
This is another weapon in their arsenal in this war conflict. That's why they're using this systematically and openly. They're very open about this. That is why it's extremely important to recognize this as a war crime.
Our own teams in Ukraine have seen evidence of this. We filmed at this house in a village outside Kyiv, where 2 Russian soldiers allegedly raped 2 Ukrainian women. One of them was Vika, who told us why she wanted to share her ordeal.
Жінки, які їх теж, я знаю багато жінок, не мовчіть, розказуйте, їх треба покарати.
That the aim for people here. Sexual violence condemns survivors to a lifetime of trauma. This platform is about them sharing their voice. Ashna Hoynag, Sky News in central London.